ايه ادهم ما اتجوزتش مصرية، ايه اللي في تسا مختلف؟ كده احنا نبدأ بقى مشاكل. صلي على النبي ابو سريع، صلي على النبي ابو سريع.
I'm more Arab than you know.
انا راجل البيت هنا، في ايه؟ ايه السؤال ده؟ بس مفيش حاجة تانية ممكن اقولها.
Because of me.
Not because of you. What the fuck are you saying? Stop. Oh. ازاي عرفتك يا اختي؟ ازاي؟
First of all, is it recording?
Yeah.
أقسم بالله.
السلام عليكم. Welcome back again with أدهم and Tessa. ناس كتيرة كانت عايز تسألنا أسئلة، وحطيت ask على الانستجرام علشان نجمع كل الأسئلة اللي الناس حابة تسألها لنا ونشرحها في فيديو كده. I'm gonna translate that into English down there.
Oh, okay. Well, but I know it was you answered questions on Instagram, and now today we're going to answer them.
Oh my God.
I have a hair
She
in
can
my eye.
understand, but she's trying to be like, I don't know, because she wanna hide
That's
it.
convenient. It's a good thing.
سوسة
هو
عايزة فاهمة كل حاجة، واللي كده تقول لك أنا مش بلقط كلمات كده. تلقطي كلمات. هشرح لكم الأسئلة اللي جات لنا وهنحاول أنا وتسا نجاوب عليها إن شاء الله. أوكي يلا بينا.
Let's go.
Let's go. أول سؤال معانا بيقول أتمنى لك لا.
Why don't you say it in English?
I'm gonna read it in
'Cause you're
Arabic first and then say it in English. أتمنى لكم كل التوفيق والتقدم وربنا يرزقكم ب10 أولاد. كده يسعدوكم. انتوا لاقيين على بعض جدا. So someone said that he wishes or she wishes us all the happiness and success in life, and she wishes us that we would have 10 kids because we deserve it and we really fit for each other.
Thanks.
Thanks.
That's not a question, but thanks.
10? Wow.
10? Yeah.
Okay, second question. Someone said, have you done the army in Egypt? لا. ما دخلتش جيش في مصر.
That means no.
Yeah. Oh. بس مفيش حاجة تانية ممكن أقولها.
Because of me.
Not because of you. What the f are you saying? Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Stop.
I want to ask if living in America is expensive or hard. I really want to try and come and live there. I think anywhere you live is hard in different ways. Egypt was very hard for both of us. In the sense of like, it's hard to get around and timing and waiting for people, and just the sense of time was really hard for me. In the US, your sense of time is way easier. Things happen. You're not waiting around for anybody for appointments or things like that. It goes like, things go quickly in the US. But at the same time, you have to work really hard. I think the work-life balance is a lot harder in the US.
بس ده برضو يرجع لان احنا مش بننقل بالعملة، عشان بس لازم نخرج دماغنا من الموضوع ده، عشان غالية ولا مش غالية، فنقعد نحسب بالجنيه المصري الدولار بكام، فانا لما هاجي هصرف بكام، وانت لو هتيجي او هتعيش هنا فانت بتشتغل، فانت بتقبض بالدولار فبتصرف بالدولار.
And I think if you don't live in a city in the US, it's much easier. So if I was like comparing a city in the US to a city in Egypt, they're probably like similar difficulty, and I wouldn't want to live in a city in the US. But away from the cities in the Midwest, I think this life is a lot easier, and we wouldn't live anywhere else in the US other than the Midwest, because it's easier to afford a good living. It's easier to afford your home, and you still work hard, but in the cities it feels like you're chasing money. You're constantly not making enough, and here I feel like it's easy to.
هي قصدها ان احنا في المدن الكبيرة بيبقى العيشة فيها اصعب شوية، حتى لو انت هنا، عن المدن اللي هي صغيرة، يعني compared القاهرة واسكندرية عن محافظات تانية السرعه في الاداء او في المعيشه اهدى شويه. وده بيفرق كتير جدا في الكوست اوف ليفنج اللي هو الموضوع. معلش صعب ان انا دماغي بتقلب من عربي لانجليزي، وبسمع بالانجليزي جنبها فبحاول اترجم، فاعذروني شويه. بيبقى الكوست بتاع مفيش فايده. الفلوس بتاعت اللي انت بتشتري بيت او بتشتري عربيه او كده بيبقى مختلفه عن لو انت عايش في مدينه كبيره زي مثلا شيكاغو، زي نيويورك سيتي، زي محافظه يعني ستيتس كبيره، مدن كبيره هنا في امريكا.
So if you really want to try and come and live here, I would recommend anywhere in the Midwest. I would not recommend New York. I would not recommend LA.
Don't hate on America. If they want to come to New York,
they can try it. I'm just saying that's not the life I want to live.
Yeah.
So.
All right, second question.
I could just give a recommendation. They can move wherever they want. When you guys have a misunderstanding or a discussion, who's to make whose word?
Why is that?
Whose word? Like who's
probably
making the discussion?
أنا راجل البيت هنا في إيه؟ إيه السؤال ده؟
Stop lying. What'd you say? It is your house?
I'm the man of the house.
Bull.
Hey.
How do you say that in Arabic nicely? Baloney in English. How do you say that?
We talk. We hit each other. You know, until we find a solution.
I explain myself until I get it, until it's right.
Until it's right.
Until it's right.
Like
until I get my way.
Okay. And this is what marriage is.
Yeah, and the
Just
sooner
keep fighting.
The sooner he would realize to just let it be my way, he would be it would be happier.
Yeah.
He would be a much happier
Because I would be tired.
Instead, he makes me really work on him until I get my way, and eventually he's gonna wear down. So.
قالك.
I'm the man of this household.
You read it in Arabic. He said that whatever you guys post, I love it. I love you both. Wish you all the happiness. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you, my brother. Wish you all the best at him. It's just for me. It's
just for you. Who's the better bowler? Why could I beat you both easily? I think I'm a little better than you at bowling. I think I beat you a couple times bowling.
Yeah.
But we're both, that's like bottom tier. That's like talking about Adam being in last place and me being in second to last place. We're not good.
What a deep question.
Yeah.
سألتكم قلت لكم اكتبوا أسئلة كده عشان نشرح ونتكلم كده. ايه ده؟
How did you know each other?
Oh! ازاي عرفتك يا أختي؟ ازاي؟
We have a whole video
that's gonna be out
that
soon.
You can watch.
Yes.
About our origin story.
Yes.
And how we met.
Yes. بس we can give them a brief. احنا اتقابلنا.
You want us to say the story?
اتقابلنا على dating app.
Yeah.
That
means we met on a dating app.
Yes.
You need to make
It's gonna be translated. Even my Arabic is gonna be down there.
Okay.
Drink a sip of your coffee.
What would you do when Adam gets upset at you? Depends.
She said I don't care.
If he's wrong and I'm right,
as you always think that you're right, right?
And if I feel bad, I ball up and I sit down on the ground and I say
she wouldn't say anything. No,
I say I'm sorry. If you're upset at me and it's something I did, I say I'm sorry.
Okay.
Will you guys live in the US forever or want to live somewhere else?
No. We're not living here forever. Nope.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
Where else do you want to live?
We don't know yet.
Yeah, I think it's up in the air.
Yeah. We haven't decided yet.
We've got a few things that we've got to probably do here or handle here first. And then move abroad. And we've got to agree and see what jobs are available. Tessa, what's the best things you liked about Egypt and the bad too?
Oh.
I love.
Let's start with the good thing.
Yeah, I love your family. I love the food. I love like all of the tourism things. I want to go back to Dahab. I want to go back to the pyramids and Cairo and be more of a tourist all over. I'd love to go down south. Is it the Valley of the Kings? Is that what it's called? And I really would love to like visit. What I didn't love was doing business in Egypt. So in America, when you have an appointment with someone you're doing business with, they give you a price. You go there, you say, okay, or you say no, and you leave. And that's it. That's it. Or it is not, there in Egypt, there's a lot of talking and friendliness and negotiating, and it takes 5 hours. And in America, we don't have time for this. I just felt there was so much of my time that I felt.
بصي احنا على قلبنا مراوح كده، بنقعد كده واليوم كده بخير ويلا بينا نشوف هنعمل ايه ونشرب ايه وناكل ايه براحتنا. We just take our time.
Yeah, I'm not about it. It's fine if I'm visiting and we're like not doing anything serious, but when you're doing serious things and they take forever, that's like
it was.
And it's not, and in my culture, it's fast paced and it's like do it. So like I understand that that's like not a bad thing to be a laid back culture, and I've been in other places that are very laid back, but when it's doing something that you can be laid back, like when I was in South Africa, everything was laid back, but I had nothing serious to do. But when we were in Egypt, we were planning a wedding. It was serious. We were bringing Americans there. It was serious. And so that's where I really struggled. And that's my culture too. Like I'm not blaming or talking down. It's just, that was a point where my culture really had a tough time because Americans value their time. We don't have a lot of it. We work a lot. So when we have time, we don't want it to be wasted waiting around for other people to show up or things like that, you know.
الموضوع بس كان صعب شوية في الرحلة الأخيرة بتاعت مصر دي، وكان في تجهيزات الفرح وميتينجز وفستان وشعر وميك اب وتجهيزات، وكان في 20 أمريكاني من صحابنا جايين، وكان موضوع كتير قوي. فإن شاء الله الأجازة الجاية إن شاء الله تبقى كده هادية وفسحة بس وما يبقاش في أي تجهيزات.
Yeah, I just need to be in Egypt and not do business. That's fine.
إن شاء الله.
Tessa, were you comfortable living with Adam's family in Egypt? Yes. They were the most comfortable thing. I want to go back and only interact with them. And I want to bring them to the US too. But I was really happy with his family, and they're so kind and they're so cool. And
I haven't seen. أنا كان بقالي 4 سنين ما شفتهمش، فما ما كانش ينفع أنزل وأقعد في فندق أو أقعد في حتة تانية، ولو إننا كنا قاعدين شهرين فكانوا كتير إن إحنا ممكن حتى نأجر مكان نقعد فيه، بس ما ينفعش أنا نازل مصر لازم أقعد مع أهلي.
But it was kind of sad because I felt like on this visit I spent more time with your family than you did because you had to run around so much.
كان لازم أروح أخلص حاجات وكده، فهي كانت بتقعد في البيت، فقعدت وقت أطول معاهم. إن شاء الله الأجازة الجاية إن شاء الله أوعدكم إن هنبقى مع الأهل أكتر إن شاء الله. أوحش حاجة في شخصية أدهم. The worst thing in my personality.
He doesn't want to say I'm sorry. And he doesn't want to like be accountable for his.
لما بكون غلطان بقول.
And we're really working on it. And he's come a long way.
لما بكون غلطان بقول، لكن مش عمال على طول.
Please do not lie.
No, I said when I'm not lying.
Okay.
I said if I feel like yes, I did something, I messed up something, I apologize.
Yeah, but the problem is you never feel that.
Because I feel like
Adam, that's wrong. You have to admit that's a problem. Like you can't go through life thinking you never do anything wrong. That's the problem.
I do.
So you are.
Don't I say I'm sorry?
You're working on it. When I met you, you never said sorry. Ever.
Because you were the wrong one when I met you.
No, Adam, no. You're working on it.
Skip. Second question.
No, he's come a long way, and he does apologize now. But we're still working on you taking accountability for your end of things. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. No. Okay.
I just want you to like believe it.
Okay.
And say it, because
What is the most thing that attracted me to you? Attracted you to me. No, attracted me to you.
Let's say it both ways then.
Okay. ايه اللي شدك فيا? The most thing that you saw me and you look, oh, the Egyptian king. Oh. What?
Ew. Not that attitude. No, I loved the way you treated other people, and I loved the way you give yourself to your friends, and you are like a spark and a light in a room, and I loved that. I did not love the Egyptian king. No, it's the way you treat people. You're a really good friend, and you're kind, and you put others in front of yourself.
I try. You were so pretty. And also very kind and caring person. And I can see that how you treat your kids at school. ليه أدهم ما اتجوزتش مصرية؟ ايه اللي في تسا مختلف؟ كده احنا نبدأ بقى مشاكل. كده احنا نبدأ مشاكل. Why you haven't married an Egyptian person? What's different in Tessa? صلي على النبي أبو سريع. صلي على النبي أبو سريع.
I'm more Arab than you know.
صلي على النبي. أنا عارف هتفتح البصة.
Yeah, answer that question.
ليه ما اتجوزتش مصرية؟ أنا ما كانش عندي قواعد حاططها، إن كان 3/4 الناس بيقولوا لي إن أنت أكيد هتتجوز حد أجنبي، أكيد هتتجوز حد من بره مصر، عشان كنت بسافر كتير. بس أنا ما كانش عندي أي قيود، ما كانش عندي اللي هو عمري ما هتجوز مصرية، عمري ما هتجوز مش عارف مين. كنت سايبها كده. وأصلا كنت متخيل إن أنا الجزئية دي مش في حياتي هتحصل. يعني أنا هم 24 قيراط ربنا مقسمهم، وانا الحمد لله ربنا اداني حاجات كتيره جدا. الجزئيه دي ممكن ماليش نصيب فيها، فما كانش الموضوع في دماغي بالشكل ده. كنت مركز اكتر عن حياتي وشغلي وازاي انمي نفسي ومهاراتي، عشان لما تيجي بقى لو جات فرصه ان انا ارتبط بحد فابقى جاهز. فانا ما ارتبطتش قبل كده. الموضوع ده مش ناس كتير تعرفه. انا عمري ما ارتبطت او دخلت في علاقه ان ما كنتش شايف نفسي ان انا جاهز لحاجه زي ديت. فكنت ما تنحيش كده.
I'm unsatisfied with this answer.
فكنت عايز حاجه في النص. مصريه 100% ما افتكرش ان كانت هتنفع. امريكيه 100% ما كانتش هتنفع برضه. فكانت يعني احنا لو بنتكلم يعني على امريكا ومصر، فكان لازم تبقى حاجه في النص. فقلت هو النصيب بقى هيجي، النصيب يلا بينا. ما جاش عادي، هو عادي. بس فالنصيب حصل. لا حاجات كتيره في تسا. لا في حاجات كتيره جدا مختلفه. هي ميكس غريب كده مش مفهوم. انا لغايه دلوقتي لسه بحاول افهمه. بقالنا ما نعرف بعض بقى 3 سنين، انا لسه بحاول افهم الميكس ده ما بين الثقافه هنا وما بين الثقافه العربيه وما بين يعني الناس اللي قابلت تسا شخصيا واحنا في مصر كانوا مستغربين ان هم كانوا حاسين ان هي شكلا اجنبيه جدا، بس طبعا وموضوعا وتعاملا تحس ان هي حد عربي وحد مننا جدا، ما تحسش بالاختلاف ده.
شكرا.
لا
What?
When are you gonna have babies?
That's up to him.
As if I am. What?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
السؤال ده هنجاوب عليه، هنشرحه وبتاع. بس يعني انا من رأيي يا جماعة الأسئلة اللي هي شبه ديت بتبقى حساسة جدا. وانا هشرح لكم احنا ليه لسه يعني ما قررناش موضوع الاطفال ده. بس ان جنرال الواحد ما بيبقاش ضامن الناس دي مثلا ما جابتش اطفال ليه. علشان السؤال ده بحس ان هو بيجرح ناس كتيره، وممكن انت ما تبقاش عارف هما بيمروا بايه، او هما نفسهم بس ما بيحصلش نصيب او ايا كان، فانت بتروح جاي بالجرح كده ودايس عليه. فانا الصراحه الاسئله ديت انا عارف ان بتبقى ساعات بتبقى خارجه من هو انا مبسوط وعايز ابسط لك اكتر ومش عارف ايه وكده، بس مش عارف ليه ما برجحها. زي بالظبط كده، انت هتتجوزي امتى؟ ف
Yeah, that's a very American answer of you. It's like most Americans feel this way about it. I don't know. I am making peace with like
بص
the
انا
idea
محتاجه
of
اتربى الاول.
parenthood.
ثواني لو سمحتي، ثواني. انا محتاجه اتربى الاول قبل ما اجيب طفل اربيه، ده اولا. فالاحساس ان انا حاسس نفسي ان انا لسه مش جاهز ابقى اب، دي الكلمه في حد ذاتها بتخوف اصلا. فمحتاج تبقى جاهز عقلا وموضوعا، وان انت يعني ان الطفل ده يبقى كل اولوياتك. I was just saying that I need to grow up before I bring a kid into this world and raise a kid.
I love how he gives you one answer and then I talk to him a little bit and then he gives you the real answer. The real answer is
No, I'm saying both. You're gonna see the translate down there when I speak in Arabic and when I speak in English. I'm not lying.
No, I know. You just give you're a little more honest second round. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm making peace. I really want to. We want to have one kid, so we just want to do it so right. Just want to be in the best way to be able to do it. So we'll see. Yeah, inshallah.
ناويين تيجوا مصر تاني امتى؟ When are you planning to come back to Egypt? First احنا ما يعني let me explain that and then we'll explain it in English in another way. انا محتاج فترة نقاهة من اللي حصل فينا في مصر في الشهرين اللي نزلناهم. انا لسه لغايه دلوقتي ما اتكلمتش تفاصيل اكتر عن تفاصيل مصر والرحله بتاعت صحابي اللي جم من امريكا والناس اللي جات لي من بلاد تانية، وحتى في فيديوهات وفي حاجات كتيره جدا لسه هتنزل. بس كان الرحله كانت مجهده قوي، يعني كانت مجهده اولا علشان بقالي 4 سنين ما شفتش اهلي، ثانيا عشان كنا بنحضر الفرح في مصر اللي كنا بنحضر له بقالنا 2 سنين واحنا من لسه هنا. احنا من اصحابنا بيحوشوا عشان يظبطوا عشان يجوا يحضروا الفرح. فكان في تفاصيل كتيره قوي محتاج ان الواحد عشان يبقى في طاقه تاني ينزل مصر ان شاء الله.
Yeah, well, and we've got a lot of other places that we also want to travel to, and we only have my summers off to do that. So I feel like we've got to plan some other big trips.
بس ان شاء الله كده يعني 2 سنين كده وننزل مصر تاني ان شاء الله.
And I really just want to bring all of his family here.
This is hard.
I wish I had a bigger house. I want them to all live here.
نفتح الطريق ونخلي الطيران يلا بينا من غير فيز وبتاع وان شاء الله هنيجي.
I asked him if we can build a house in the backyard all the time.
Yeah.
So we can live in it.
Yeah, of course, it's so easy. هل أدهم بيساعد في البيت؟ Does Adam help you in the house?
He does. He does.
انت لو ما كنتش قلتي ده كنت هطلع. يلا. You can explain.
I think it's kind of it's cultural. Like for me, I would feel like not in a partnership if there wasn't help there, and that's my culture. But it really makes a big difference, and it really feels like you care and you love me. And I don't think either of us do a crazy amount of, it's not like either one of us is like always doing housework, but yes. You have chores that you predominantly do. I have things I predominantly do. And when you see me really like overhauling cleaning, you help out. And I really appreciate that. Help. Just do it once. You don't have to do it all the time, But if you want to make your wife happy, just help her.
انت الناس اللي عند في مصر دول لو سمعوا الكلام ده على فكرة ده ما بيحصلش. This is not okay. This is not common in Egypt.
Just once in a while. It's the littlest thing.
أولا من وجهة نظري أنا شايف إن لازم نساعد بعض. أنا عارف إن ده هيبقى بالنسبة لناس كتير جدا في مصر حاجة عيب وحرام، ومش حرام طبعا، حاجة عيب وإزاي الراجل يعمل حاجة وهي الست اللي تعمل ف
And also, I will say, like, I understand different dynamics too. Like, if one person is working the whole time and one person's only at the house and like cleaning is their job, I understand that's a difference, but that's not me and you. Like, both of us work, so it would feel very imbalanced if only I cleaned when I'm also working full time too. So that's I understand.
طبعا الجزئيه دي هي اخده بالها منها لو انت في البيت وما بتشتغليش وهو اللي بيشتغل، فده طبعا بيبقى بالانس في العلاقه ان انت تعملي حاجات وكده. لكن لو احنا الاثنين بنشتغل فحقوقنا ان انا كويس في كذا، هي كويسه في كذا. مثلا تسا متخصصه في الغسيل والتطبيق وكده والطبخ، انا بتحب المطبخ. انا مثلا بحب المواعين جدا، بتكيف بالمواعين في الديش واشر، بس جزء منه وجزء من الحلل والحاجات دي بتبقى فانت عملت حاجه انا هعمل كذا، بنساعد بعض. ان هي مشاركه، مش انا جوزتك فانت الست فانت اللي تعملي وتسوي.
As your wedding was like a movie, how did you plan for that and who was managing? Sorry. Who was managing?
Yes.
Anna?
لا.
No.
I was in charge of planning everything, and الموضوع كان صعب شوية. ان انا كنت بحاول اظبط مع الديكور، يعني اصلا الديكور والشاشات والاضاءة وكل التفاصيل ديت. انا هتكلم عن كل واحد عمل ايه في الفرح. طبعا thank you so much ان انتوا كنتوا شايفين الفرح كأنه فيلم وبالشكل الجميل ده بيدل على ان احنا كنا مبسوطين قوي، وده كان طالع تلقائي. وطبعا لكل الناس اللي حضرت الفرح كان في حب جميل، واحنا ما عزمناش حد كنا حاسين ان هو مش هيجي مبسوط لينا في الفرح. تفاصيل اكتر عن الفرح هنتكلم عنها وازاي طلع بالشكل ده وايه التجهيزات اللي استخدمناها، بس in general
And I'm really thankful. I couldn't manage anything on my own because I don't have enough language to begin to do that, or like knowledge of how things work for planning a wedding in Egypt. But Adam did a really good job of making sure I still had a voice and still gave my opinions, and that was just like even more work for him. But I'm really thankful that I still felt that I had a say in most of everything we did. So that was really
هو الموضوع كله باختصار كان الفرح بالنسبه لنا كان حاجه مهمه. ان انا كان اهلي ما كانوش هنا لما كتبنا الكتاب، وده جزء مهم جدا. كنت عايز اخليهم يفرحوا ويحسوا باللحظه ديت. فكان بالنسبه لي يعني تاسك مهم وبروجكت مهم لازم يحصل، سبيشالي علشان انا الكبير. فالحمد لله قدرت احقق ده. بس تاسا، ايه اكتر حاجه شدتك في الاسلام؟ What is the most thing that attracted you in Islam?
For me, I felt, and you can watch the whole video. I pretty much gave my speech.
We'll leave the video
about it.
About her converting to Islam. لما حولت للإسلام هسيب لكم الفيديو في أول كومنت تحت الفيديو لو أنت بتتفرج على الفيسبوك، أو لو بتتفرج على اليوتيوب فهسيب لكم اللينك تحت الفيديو.
But for me, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel entirely different. It is the same God that I was raised with. So to me, it's not different. I read the Quran and I felt like, oh yeah, this is like what I already believe or what I was already, for the most part, raised with. It's so similar. And I really agree with the sense of like doing good and like in Christianity, like everything's forgiven if you believe, right? Like blindly, like you can just do bad and you're forgiven, and that's a very simplistic view, but I liked more so this sense of like your good and your bad is kind of weighed through, and you're not just like blindly forgiven.
Yes.
You need to do good, so that is the big draw for me, I guess. And I always felt called. I had so many Muslim friends in college and like throughout, like I've always felt that God was pulling me more to Islam. It didn't always feel like, oh, I'm seeking it out. It felt like very much put on the path in front of me. So.
ربنا يهديك يا بنتي. That was the last question.
Yes.
ده اخر سؤال معانا كان. حاولت ان انا اجمع الاسئله اللي هي فيها متكرره كتير علشان نسالها، وان شاء الله هنعمل موضوع الفيديو ده اكتر من مره، ان هو لقيت الناس حباه و Tessa also likes it.
Yeah, this is my favorite kind of video, so please keep asking questions. I just like.
ان شاء الله هنعمل اكتر. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested about traveling, scholarships, cultures, all of that, then you're at the right place. لو انت مهتم بالمنح والسفر وعايز تشوف العالم، يبقى انت في المكان المظبوط. See you next video. 1 2 3 السلام عليكم.